You got me coming for you in a Rari. I'm at the party in a Rari. Just move it fast in a Rari. Wanna make you move it fast in a Rari. Me coming for you in a Rari. I'm at the party in a Rari. Just move it fast in a Rari. Wanna make you move it fast.
Hello and welcome to another night. Sorry, the echo got me. To another night of the SharpSHOOTers. Tonight is a big night. There's a lot of fallout from wrestling this week. Huge wrestling week. He hasn't talked to us all goddamn week, so I have no idea where his brain's at. As usual, we're your hosts, Danny, Matt, Juice. Think we're still friends. He seems happy tonight,
He's
hopefully.
Big mad.
We got our crate, so I think that's why he's happy. We got a little crate. Gonna do a little unboxing later. Forgot to write that on our little agenda. That's fine. We'll find a place for it. So, tonight, before we get into all the talk, we have we have another trivia question. I am out of it already. Who holds the record for the most losses at WrestleMania?
Oh.
Figured this would probably be our last WrestleMania
Oh, that's a good one.
night for a while.
I have a WrestleMania.
Hey, what are you doing?
I have a WrestleMania trivia for next week.
Oh. Well, penultimate WrestleMania trivia for a while.
We're just gonna run it back till SummerSlam probably. Most losses WrestleMania history. I will go with Mr. WrestleMania, Shawn Michaels.
How dare you? Maybe.
Juice is Googling
I feel like
it.
he's texting me the answer. What's he doing?
He's Googling
What
it.
are you doing? Oh, he's such a son of a bitch.
What's he doing?
I hate him.
Because he's not talking.
Because your volume's off, but now you can't put your volume.
Triple H.
Triple H.
Triple H.
So we got DX cornered.
DX cornered.
Triple H.
Triple H is correct.
Wow.
Triple H has about, I believe I've read 14. So he has a lot of losses. Shawn was top 5. I believe he was third or fourth with about 9. So
he has a lot of losses.
yeah, very nice. So Juice gets another, some form of Juice gets another answer.
We'll write down
Shibata Juice.
Siri Juice. Shibata Juice.
Shibata Juice over here just answering us. I figure we're going to switch it up a little tonight. We have a lot to talk about. So before we get to all the angry stuff, let's go and say something nice. Let's start nice and early tonight. Get it out of the way. Because I don't know what you guys are going to be doing with our where's people at. So, producer, if you could just say something nice and let's see who we got for today.
Okay.
Was that just a...
What was that?
Did we get
Camera
it?
lens, just subscribe.
Hey, we got another subscription. On that, no, whoa, God. With the good comes the bad, unfortunately. As we got I want to throw up too. As we got Abdul the Butcher. Great images, producer. Thank you for that. Love it. Keverlast, thank you for subscribing. Anyone at home, please, if you can, subscribe. You can use your Prime account. Please go on gaming.amazon.com and use a free Prime subscription and help us out. It doesn't cost you anything and helps us out a little bit. So please click on the link, check it out below, help us out. But now we got to say something nice with Abdullah the Butcher. Abdullah the Butcher.
I got two things that
All
I
right.
could say that's nice. First nice thing that comes to mind is he's not American, so that's cool.
What the? Because he's so bad, we don't want to claim him. I get it. All right. A little back. Okay.
But is that not nice? Because I could go with my
What's
second
this? Yeah,
thing.
I got to hear the second one.
All right. Those cool indents in his head, he never really needed a haircut to stand out.
They are unique. I'll give that unique look. Well, that's something nice. Juice.
Shibata?
Shibata juice. I'll give that unique look.
Oop.
Well, that's something nice. That's all right. Juice. Shibata juice. I'll give that unique look.
Unique look good for him. He has a unique look good for him. He has a unique
look.
Listen, man, that's
Good
all
for
we're gonna
him.
get out of him right now. So I'll let that fly as well. I'll say that he did help train some of the wrestlers back in the day that actually were good wrestlers. So at least he helped the business before he hurt the business. So I'll give it that. We'll do that. I think you're gonna have to stop with the phone, the feedback with the double with us talking. Just it's a little rough. Think about it. So as we go,
I would like to just point out that Figment did say that Juice not talking to you, Danny, has elevated the show.
has elevated the show.
Yes.
Well, that's gonna be a problem now. So then I think we're gonna have to give it like a 30-second pause before you answer, which is gonna be weird because then it's gonna be dead space. So it's gonna be you're making it weird. Making it weird. All right. So this week we're doing something a little different. Usually we go to Where's Matt At?
I never know.
But this week we have no idea where Juice is at. So this week's segment is Where's Juice At? Would you like to start,
Time to break
or
the
would
silence.
you like us to start and then you go off?
Thank you, Danny.
I think he started.
The issue is better than listening to Danny.
I'd like to take this time to welcome our viewers to the first ever episode of the Triple H era. Thank you, Hunter, for the greatest WrestleMania of all time. Also known as the best WrestleMania ever. The Triple H era is upon us.
I thought this is Siri talking.
I only wish you got your flowers this weekend, as you worked tirelessly from behind the scenes and were given no credit whatsoever.
That's not true. Paul Heyman giving credit to the Hall of Fame.
Wrestling is finally cool again.
He's joking.
Pro wrestling is back.
I can't tell.
This is as good a time as any to remind you all that this statement is brought to you by Poland Spring, the official hydration drink of the SharpSHOOTers.
That's not true. That's not, what?
Thank you, Rey Mysterio, for taking young and upstart luchadors Jason Kelsey and Lane Johnson under your wing to put over the future of Lucha Libre Wrestling. Thank you, Jimmy and Jay Uso, for a true classic. Never have I seen super kicks used to captivate and engage an audience the way you both did on this night. Thank you, Cody Rhodes, for using your moment years in the making to get on the microphone, not to thank his mother or his father or the fans, but rather to pay homage to the real heroes of this story. Terror Rising, Hunter, Paul the Game Levesque, Hearst the cerebral assassin Helmsley, and Bruce, Brother Love Pritchard. We could not have done it without you. Thank you for all of this in-ring matches.
Producer, can you get Abdul the Butcher off really quick? it's
This era is off.
making this worse.
This era is off to an amazing start, one that I simply do not feel worthy of experiencing. It is all simply too good for my brain to comprehend. So I must salute you and walk away. It is not you, it is me. I am simply not worthy of the excellence in your product at this time.
Wow.
Goodbye, WWE.
Wait, what?
Wow.
Goodbye.
But they gave you everything you wanted.
It was not enough, Danny.
Literally all your they even upped it, didn't they? Even give you the 5 out of 7.
They
All
gave
right.
him a 5.
I got my statement out of the way.
They gave him
Are
5.
you back to normal?
There's no more normal, Danny.
All right.
But yeah,
So you're done with WWE.
I'm out.
Wow.
Why?
I need time away.
It was the Bruce Pritchard. It was too much.
It's too much.
That might have put him over the top. The Triple H was there, but the Bruce Pritchard might have put him over the
It's
top.
all too much. It's a combination. As we go, I can bring up more stuff, but with the way everything has just been going with wrestling as a whole,
Are you out of wrestling?
we'll get to that later.
Okay.
But for WWE, yes, I cannot watch weekly anymore.
All right.
I can't do it.
So I'm
I need-
on my own.
I don't know how long this will be. I will still be here on the show. We can rank and talk about anything else that we want. But the week-to-week stuff, in terms of my input, I mean, I'll see what I see. But yeah, I can't watch week-to-week anymore. I can't do it to myself.
All right.
Yeah, we can dive into WrestleMania stuff.
It's interesting
but
because like I honestly thought you were gonna come here tonight and be like, they got me back. They did everything I wanted, everything I asked for. They checked off every single box, pretty much the way I wanted them to. Even as I doubted them during the show, they still did it, and yet they couldn't get your loyalty back.
I think that's the most telling part is that it wasn't enough.
That's
like
crazy.
to do everything that I essentially would want and to still feel that way. I was just like, there's got to be a line. Listen, it could be a week, it could be a month. I don't know, but I need a breather. I need a refresh, a reset. Maybe waiting till the draft hits will help. Kind of let them reset and see how it looks.
How long's the draft away? How far?
End of the month. It's like right before Backlash in France.
Cool.
So,
Oui.
there's other stuff obviously going on wrestling wise that's just got me to this point.
Of course.
Like I think it's.
We'll
Listen,
get to that.
Yeah.
It's a culmination.
I
Though,
think
it feels
yeah, I
like.
think it's a combination of on one hand, I think I burnt myself out a little bit on wrestling stuff, so I take that.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
This was your mindset?
I mean, kinda. It was a better night than night one, but I think.
And then Monday night cemented it?
No, I think.
Or was it
I
CM Punk
think
cemented
Sunday
it?
night cemented it. I think.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, but
It was Sheamus, wasn't it?
Are you at least now more hooked? Are you going to be helping with the WWE products?
As best as I can. I can't offer you anything outside of what I've been doing.
All right.
I can't guarantee, you know.
I got WWE on my
It's
back.
kind
yeah,
of tough.
and by all means, anything you
problem.
guys want to talk about,
To
we
be
can
honest
keep
with you,
talking about it.
I am
just-
very surprised because I did like WrestleMania. I did think the hard reset was well done. The big matches, I think, were done well. Even the Monday after Raw wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be, but like some of the names they were bringing out, they obviously cleared off Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker's title NXT Tuesday, so they're going to make the jump up. They are sending some guys down, like I saw Authors of Pain and Karrion Kross look like they're going to be in NXT for a little
Good
bit,
for
so
them.
that's good.
Good for them.
So they're off TV for a while. So I honestly, like I said, I thought there was going to be like a double turn heel coming in and be like, AEW out, WWE in, let's go into this new era.
Well, I think part of the problem is like, listen, I get WWE's going to be WWE with their propaganda and pushing stuff, but like, I think it just got drilled so much. I was like, just shut the fuck up. And like, it was, I got annoyed because on McAfee, Triple H is like, oh, I want whatever the new era is going to be called or whatever. I want it to be organic. Let it come with time. It'll get its own name. Literally hours later, you got Cole slobbering him, going, I think it should be called the Triple H era. And then Stephanie coming out, I think it should be called. I'm like, all right, so clearly this is not organic. This is bullshit. Like, you're just kind
Well,
of.
didn't
pushing
Heyman
it.
kind of start that though Friday night?
Nah, this was Friday afternoon on McAfee.
Oh, gotcha. No, but I'm saying it wasn't Heyman the first one to say like the Paul Levesque or Triple H era. I thought he said that
It
during the
was
speech.
Triple H said it on McAfee and then on SmackDown before Hall of Fame.
Gotcha.
So that's what I'm saying though. Listen, it's a clear effort they're making to do it. Fine, but I think it's stupid to even name it that.
I like the Renaissance era.
I do like the Renaissance.
Yeah,
era.
but Cody copyrighted it, so I don't know what he's doing there. But
Keverlast, you shocked him. He's surprised, but he understands. He gets it.
listen, a week from now it could be like, I'm back, baby. But like, I mean, for right now, I
So-
really didn't know how I
What
was
would
gonna
it take? What would they have to do this week to get you back.
I don't think
Damian Priest,
I honestly don't think there's one thing
Judgment
that
Day
can do
fired.
No, because I think what did it for me, now that I'm thinking about it, the moment where I was like, all right, like I need a pause here for WWE, was legit when he called out Triple H and Bruce Pritchard. Like,
Okay.
no, I'm serious.
No,
like,
no.
really, man. Like,
I
you
understand.
just won. Oh, he doesn't want to come out, but okay. It's like, I don't know. Like, I think that's what did it for me, because I was hyped for Cody finally, this big moment, and then that's what you do. Like, seriously, like, I don't know. It really turned me off on the moment.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about WrestleMania while we're there.
Yes.
Producer, if you could just do me a favor and go to this, and scroll all the way down to the bottom. I just see the results. And if you get Abdullah off our screen too, just so. I just hate looking. I really hate looking at him. All right, so this week our predictions, our WrestleMania Fallout predictions. Matt went 7-6. I went 11-2. Juice went 9-4. So
I'll tell you what, 7 and
pretty
6.
good week.
But I think I was the biggest winner.
you were the biggest.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
I think so.
You made a couple good calls.
I think we need to go deep dive.
We are going to go deep dive. So let's start at night 2 just because it's already on the screen and with the record there and everything. Night 2. You
Nailed
get the
it.
Damian Priest one right.
Nailed it.
Right away.
Saw that coming a
Off
mile
the bat.
away. A mile away.
Now, to be honest, I don't know if you guys were watching this, like we're looking at the screen at all. I already lit up green and red for McIntyre and Priest. Once McIntyre was like hugging his family and stuff, and already had the first CM Punk interaction, and like walked away, I was like, all right, nothing's happening. They're really not bringing out Priest. That sucks. So I already put it down, and I was about to like walk away, and then I saw like Punk and like him going back to Punk. I was like, son of a bitch. Damn it. I was premature. But no, I think that was so well done.
Well done. It's about time. It took a while, but the bisexual Undertaker gets his flowers. Open up the night. What a way. I was going to use the other word, but I can't use that because that's Australian.
But yeah, no, it's go on. What were you gonna say?
I was just still going to talk. I mean, despite how I feel, I still did enjoy most of the weekend.
Yeah,
Like, as crazy as it sounds. Just, like, as much as I don't like Priest, I liked the whole segment, and I thought it accomplished so much. Because Drew's still leaving. Like, it gets Punk involved. It got Priest the cash-in done. It gives Seth his time off.
yeah.
I thought Drew was going to win that in 3 seconds, by the way. I
Oh,
thought
with the Claymore?
I thought they were doing the Sheamus.
No, I didn't think they were gonna do
Daniel-
Seth dirty like
That was my one complaint
They
with that
could've.
match, though. Every single move hit felt like a finish.
Yeah, it was.
just stomp, Claymore,
Yes.
stomp, Claymore, stomp, Claymore.
They were doing the Seth
It was crazy.
Brock thing. They were doing a Brock Lesnar match.
Yeah, but
I mean, I don't mind it being short, only because of how Seth was supposed to be selling the night before. I don't mind that. But yeah, it was just like
for every finish,
not
it was
stop,
crazy.
just go.
Crazy,
But-
crazy. Next, we all got Bailey right. That was a dope match.
I was actually surprised they gave us, not to jump ahead, I'm surprised they gave us Sammy, Bailey, and Cody.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm surprised they gave us all 3.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I liked it. It was the hard reset. They kind of knew that's what like needed to happen. A lot of these reigns needed to end.
I could have seen Bailey, though. Like,
the one
Future
one
story,
being-
future
yeah.
story.
Yeah, well, I think
yeah.
I even told you guys before that match. I was like, you know, I could see EO winning here because
Mhm.
this could be that one of those feuds where they're like, oh, you think this is the culmination, but it's
Yeah.
like here comes 3 more months.
Mhm.
I could have seen them doing it. I'm
No,
glad
for
they
fair.
didn't. Yeah, I liked it.
So then we had LA Knight, AJ Styles. That was a good match.
good match.
Yeah.
Triple threat for the United States title.
I wish I knew AJ Styles was retiring before I made my pick, because that might have changed things. He's even doubled down on it today. I read another report. He's like,
Oh, yeah?
I can't get out of bed without my body hurting.
Yeah, man, he
Like,
puts up for a
okay.
lot.
He looks
dude.
great.
AJ.
He looks
Yeah.
great, but he's banged up.
Maybe
so-
get off the roids.
Whoa.
He's a big
He's a big boy.
boy.
Logan Paul sneaking another win in there, like we predicted.
Yeah, that was a cool ending, I guess.
I liked it.
The Orton, they're always going to try and find a fun way to do the RKO.
That was a good RKO though. That was like a crazy twist in the air. I did like that one.
Considering
And
he
like
had,
for him,
yeah,
that was his most athletic RKO.
I'm saying like, considering he had a back surgery, right? Or
Neck.
what was it, neck?
Who, Orton?
Yeah.
Neck.
Neck.
His neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of twisting for coming
Hey,
off
man.
something like that.
Lashley and the Profits. You know, I don't know
This is
what
just
their
stupid.
name is, but Lashley and the Profits
Slash in the Profits.
beat the Final Testament, and then Cody Rhodes finishing the story.
I can't
The
believe
Cody Avengers coming out.
I can't. My source misguided me.
For what?
Never bet against Roman. I was told.
Never bet again. I mean, your source didn't misguide you that night. Clearly, you just didn't follow your source.
Sometimes you just gotta finish the story, man.
Finish story. All the Avengers came out.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins being the Shield, dressing as a Shield, reenacting that Shield moment.
So, two thoughts. First, I liked that they gave them good time one-on-one at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they just didn't jump into the shit show right away.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually a pretty decent match before then.
Agreed.
Back to what you were saying about Seth. I popped because I thought Moxley was coming out. I really did. I
don't know
Just
why.
a
Like,
one
we were
night-
telling you it wasn't happening.
But
As you were taking,
can't
like,
a boy
he needs
dream?
to.
Yeah.
Can't a boy dream?
He can.
Hey, at that point, listen, the what do you call
can
it?
dream.
The Pandora's box has been opened. Like all hell's going. Like
Right?
anything could happen.
Who knew?
You know, I was honestly, I even sat there and I was like, no way. I'm like, Mox? No.
No, I didn't believe it.
No.
I didn't believe it.
And then
I mean, I didn't believe it, but I still said it. I was
No,
like,
because he kept saying it, and in my head, I'm like, no, stop, no.
but what if it was yes?
I would have
Would've
went
flipped.
fucking wild.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I liked the Taker thing, but if it was Austin, it would have felt so much better.
So
So much better.
I haven't read anything about it. Supposedly Austin like declined, according to I think Franchise told me that he read something like that. But as far as the Roman aspect of it, Undertaker technically does make more sense
Because he lost to Roman.
because he's been in the feud with
He
Roman.
was the
in past.
first. He was the first one to lose.
Yeah.
I mean, Roman got
like
Taker's first loss.
when he beat him, blah blah blah.
because we erased the other one, right?
Roman was the first person to ever beat Brock Lesnar
Not
at
according,
WrestleMania.
not according to Paul Heyman, because Paul Heyman was dropping Brock Lesnar's name all Hall of Fame, bro. I was a little uncomfortable. I was like, you were trying to get canceled. I love it. But he can't. That's what he said. That's the
can't.
message.
You can't.
Yeah. What?
We're all right.
Was that?
Or
Did everyone
another
feel
one?
that? Did you guys
Another
feel
one?
that?
Shit. Can you scroll up to night one, please?
Well, before we move on, I just wanted to say about the main event. I kind of said this about Austin anyway, and it stands with Taker. I think Taker was too much. It was too far. Yeah, cool pop, oh my god moment, whatever. But it didn't really work. Didn't really make sense. Like, it should have been any of the other people that ran out after the match, like Orton or Owens or Sammy. Like, any of them.
I didn't understand that either. Like, you all come out after. You all could have.
Well, I don't know.
That would have actually been cool if it was like 4 or 5 of them coming out to take out the final
like,
boss and help him out and
corny
stuff.
as it may have been, even like lift up Heyman and drag him out, like
Right?
He's like losing his shit. I don't know, just like I just think it was too much. I get they were going for
agree.
the pop. Whether it was, I would have said the same damn thing even if it was Austin, because Austin wasn't even involved in the story. Like at least
Yeah.
Austin wasn't involved really. Taker really wasn't. If you want to date back to WrestleMania 30,
Yeah, I'm just saying he's feuded with Roman
Yeah.
before.
Like, you wanna
so
go
like
back,
the combination of him and The Rock, like I can understand. It wasn't out of left field, but it was still like,
It was out of center field.
All right,
We can move on.
night one, which was the worst, which was the weaker night. I think we all agree. If you could scroll up, please. Weaker night. I think we all agree with that. Best match of the weekend, though, I think, in my opinion at least, Sami Zayn versus Gunther was
Yeah, that was
fire match.
a good one.
My favorite of the weekend. Crazy ending. I'm glad Sammy won. It was. I really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, the whole Rocky story got me involved. This was one of the ones where I had no idea what was going on, and
hooked you in.
the 5-minute pre-match things that they do worked out for me.
I got him.
It was
He
that
had
good.
said if he had seen that before we made predictions, he would have chosen Sami Zayn.
Hell yeah.
Somebody should have watched the kickoff show at 5 p.m. on YouTube.
That's fair.
I only have so many
That
hours
would
in
have
a day.
helped. And then also, arguably the worst match of the weekend, Uso versus Uso. Fucking hated that match.
But what do you expect
I'm just gonna check the chat.
when you book mid-card Jay in a mid-card match? He's gonna give you what you want, a mid-card match.
I don't. Man. I mean, yeah. It was just trying to use the super kick as a punch every other fucking move, and I just
Shawn Michaels was rolling in his grave if he was dead, but he's alive, so he was rolling
covering
in
his
his office.
eyes. Bro, was having a seizure as they were wrestling. All right, wild.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
No, it wasn't.
Is that a Jimmy problem though, or is that Jay, or both?
It's both.
I think it's both.
It's both. I think they just went out there and like all the heat that they could have had or drama in the story, they just didn't do it.
No, they didn't really build it.
And they spiced it up like they were going to. Like they were talking about like, oh, you haven't seen hate like these two, blah 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 blah.
Like it's one of those things where like, okay, what do you expect? But like I looked at it and I was like, okay, this feels like I'm watching just two brothers fighting in their backyard, going, okay, no, you do this, no, you do that,
exactly
and it just didn't feel like a culmination or a payoff to anything.
No.
Like it was legit, just like a handout. Like, all right, guys, here you go, get your match.
At least
I
we
just didn't
know
like it.
we got another brother match coming in 15 years, so get ready.
WrestleMania 55, baby.
Start building it.
55,
so
baby.
lucky.
Any other matches you want to talk about from night one? Don't really want to give it too much time if we can avoid it.
Props to Becky for going out there with strap.
Yeah, that was.
Yep.
And still pretty good match. Like it wasn't a boring match at all.
Good.
I was getting vibes that Becky's going to be going away for a little bit.
Probably
Got a kid, maybe we'll spend some
her
time with the
contract's
baby.
ending too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how about The Rock taking bumps? Big bumps for The Rock.
That main event blew, man.
It was the worst main event. It was so bad.
45 minutes long.
The worst part, and we talked about this, that they waited literally an hour between the Sammy Gunther match and the main event. I mean, I was dead.
Nobody wanted.
I can't imagine.
Nobody wanted to get hurt for night 2.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was
so
it was
dumb.
not good.
Yeah, I
Not
didn't like
good.
it at all.
Sorry, guys.
And the ladder match, I liked a lot. Ladder match was pretty good. It was a fun spot fest. I would have preferred DIY winning, but it is what it is.
I nailed it.
You did nail it.
I nailed that, and I nailed Damian Priest. That should be like 10 bonus points.
All right.
Those are the two hardest things to nail.
That was our WrestleMania. Can you scroll down one more time, please? I apologize. Thank you, sir. Overall records bringing us to 77-59 for Matt, 97-29 for myself, and 93-33 for Juice.
I'll take it.
I'll
take it.
pretty exciting. Dynasty will be next weekend, so we will have some predictions.
Yes.
That's coming up already?
Yeah, man.
Oh, damn.
That looks like a loaded card. We'll talk about that in a little bit. All right, moving on to other WWE stuff, and actually just going right into WWE and AEW. Let's mesh that right away. What do we got to talk about? Phil.
We're going into Phil?
Let's go into Phil. Let's get that out.
Oh, boy.
You can take down the predictions. Thanks.
I don't know if I want to get into Phil because things are so
You want to
good
wait?
right now.
You want to go
No,
into AEW?
I'm just worried that this might be the last show if we get into Phil.
Do we want to skip Phil? Okay, let's go into AEW a little bit. Let's go into AEW a little bit. I have two things for AEW to say that isn't controversial. First, well, one thing, you have one thing, and then we'll get into the controversial stuff. Shibata. I'm getting a little annoyed of Shibata just getting thrown into like a bunch of random tag team matches. I want to see him to have like an actual feud and like do something instead of just like, hey, I'll tag with you. Oh, hey, you need a part. Hey, I'm just back here. I'll tag. Just saying, he's such a good fucking wrestler. Give him something. Give him a direction. It's kind of annoying.
It could be coming.
I hope so.
I mean, we don't know. It could be, yeah. I don't know.
I really would like to.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Forbidden Door 3, you want to talk about?
I did. I don't know if you guys saw the news. I'm sure Juice did.
Well, what's the news, Dan? Matt?
The news
Whatever his name
is that New Japan Pro Wrestling
Ooh.
doesn't want to pay
Oh.
for Arthur Ashe.
Wow.
So we're getting moved.
Where are we going?
We're going to UBS. We're staying.
Let's
we're
go!
staying in New
Yes,
York.
all
We're
right.
staying in New York.
All right.
Close to us.
Wow.
Better parking. Love it. They can handle food. They can handle bathrooms there. Unlike Arthur Ashe.
So
Is Arthur Ashe really that much more expensive than UBS?
I have no idea.
That's wild.
I don't know.
How?
It probably is.
How?
Because it only gets used like.
It's in fucking Queens. Like,
Well, 'cause it's
Well, that's why. That would make it more
come on.
expensive.
That's ridiculous.
New Japan Pro didn't want to pony up the dough.
Helped us out.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
I'm not complaining. I'm good with it.
What day is that show?
Isn't it June something?
June something? June 30th, I think?
Hopefully you'll be back in
Yeah,
wrong by then.
we'll see how things look.
Well, I'll probably be going to that show. So
I can
Kevin
tell
Lass,
you-
if you need, I know he's your usual bud, but if he's not going, hit me up, Kevin Lass. We'll try to go.
I could tell you I will not be in attendance there.
Wow.
We got the child coming
Oh yeah, the baby.
5 days before.
I don't know.
If the baby's late,
What a
and we have an
time.
extra ticket.
Definitely.
What a time! What a time to do it right then and there.
I know. Well, maybe
Or-
maybe New Japan won't want to pony up for
Both
this
of
one.
you come. And
Cost goes to
We're
them.
going to Boston.
Yeah, cost goes to them.
Oh, shit. That's great. All right. Time for some controversial shit.
All right.
I'll start off with the smaller one.
Osprey?
Osprey reacting to Triple H's comments I thought was so ridiculous, unnecessary, continuing this childish behavior that they were doing Wednesday night. I wasn't even expecting him to come out and even address that because I thought he was going to address which he did eventually, the Bryan Danielson stuff. And then, also, I don't know if you saw reports that came out like today, but supposedly he didn't want to do that and he was told to do that by the boss. So
I read he was okay with it.
I didn't. That's fair. Not that he didn't want to do it, but he wasn't. It wasn't his idea.
Yeah,
and he wasn't like excited to.
So okay, my thoughts. My thoughts will kind of snowball into the next thing. Okay. Let me start off with Osprey. I think it was completely inbounds, and let me tell you why.
Inbounds, okay.
Inbounds, the Osprey stuff. The Osprey stuff didn't bother me that much because let me tell you why. WWE spent all week and they couldn't get AEW out of their mouth. It was Super Bowl week for WWE.
That's fair.
Picture Patrick Mahomes Super Bowl week, and he's talking about the fucking Canadian Football League, and like shitting on them. Like, who? What are you doing?
That's fair.
So, AEW's not allowed to respond. They're allowed to respond.
Just want to be bigger. Just
be the bigger man. That's
yeah.
probably the better way. But the fact that he responded doesn't bother me too much. Rolling into the other thing, the elephant in the room.
Wait, do you have any opinion about Osprey before we roll into the other thing?
Not at this time.
Okay.
The Phil stuff.
Not even calling him CM.
The Phil stuff. Philgate. How do I want to start this? There's a right way and a wrong way to do things. And there's things that you should do and you shouldn't do. Tony Khan's hiding behind the ratings bump, which I think is bullshit. Even though they did see a bump, they released the ratings today. That was great. Okay.
Of course.
That's not why he did it.
No.
I think at this point they should have been the bigger man. Oh, what do we got? Nothing.
Yep.
Oh,
Fuck all, long live Punk. All right. I think we got some opinions already.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be in the minority though because I don't think Punk came off as great as everyone online's telling me he did. I'm watching a 50-year-old man assault a guy that's playing with his hair. Like, you can't hear what they're saying, so I don't know what Perry said or anything. But Perry is not aggressive at all. Punk's over there running up him, hitting him. But anyway, I digress. There's no reason to show that video.
No.
That's where they probably should have turned the other cheek. And the Osprey stuff, I don't really care about.
And what I didn't understand were two things. One, I didn't see Tony Khan anywhere.
I think he was in the corner.
In the corner.
Yeah.
Didn't see him anywhere in the vicinity of where you can even, like, maybe got a stray punch if you, like, walked around. Like, life-threatening my ass. Like, you weren't gonna get hurt, TK. Calm the fuck down. And then the second thing, it reinforced what Punk said, though, in my opinion. Because nothing Punk said differed from what the video, besides that we couldn't hear it, and there's a reason we couldn't fucking hear it. Like, they purposely played a non-audio. They definitely have an audio version of that that they didn't want to play.
But Punk's good with his words. Like, I didn't punch anybody. No, you fucking gave someone the hardest shove of your life, though.
You obviously went at him, but at the same time,
he almost shoved him like a
do we really think Perry didn't say, like, go fuck yourself or something like that?
He could have.
100% he said something like that.
I don't know. He was over there like this, like he wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah, exactly. He was like ignoring him, like disrespecting him.
Fuck Punk. You really like that?
Because that's just like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, that's just my final argument.
No, I do have a bookmark though from a very.
While you look for the bookmark.
No, I don't need to find it because I have it.
Looks like you're looking for it.
No, it's right here.
Got it.
The level of incompetence on the CM Punk AEW footage is unreal. This guy was in a position of power to some degree, as well as being a talent. He proceeded to approach Jack Perry and dialogue ensued. He waited for Perry to fix his hair, then did some sort of weird kangaroo attack. before he
The
closed
kangaroo
in
kick from MJF.
and grabbed Perry briefly. Jack was 100%.
Your fucking source is Ryback? Like, shut the fuck up!
He knows the tweet.
Jesus Christ.
I was wondering if he saw the Ryback tweet.
God damn it. Yeah, I blocked him after you fucking wrote that. I was like, I've had enough.
There's the boiling point. I told you this show might not make it past this segment.
I actually thought he was gonna joke. I was
see?
joking. And I was saying it like that.
I feel
No,
like Jack Perry.
I have composure over myself.
Like Jack Perry, unlike Phil. Phil has no composure.
You said that.
Yeah, I know.
Rebuttal, please.
No fucking rebuttal. I said it last week. I'm done talking
He's
about
done
this.
talking about it.
That's fair.
Like,
That's fair.
listen, they showed the footage. I watched the FTR segment in reply.
How did you feel about that? I was literally just about to ask about that.
It's gotta be good for them, I guess, but it's not like it all wasn't planned. Like, they're using it to try and get heat on the match and set up Perry leaving or coming back. But, like, whatever, man. Like, I watched the segment. I watched that. I turned it off. I didn't finish Dynamite last night.
So
I turned off. I didn't even see Ospreay's fucking thing.
did you hear about it?
I've heard about it.
Okay, just checking.
But I turned off AEW. First time ever. I was like, I'm done. I turned it off. I put it on my Xbox. I tried to vibe out and chill. I was like, right, maybe I'll see how I feel in the morning. I haven't put it back on since. I haven't watched it. So, honestly, for now, goodbye AEW. I'm taking my time off.
They're both out.
I'm not fucking around.
They're both out.
I need to get a break from this fucking shit.
Oh my god.
It's toxic all around.
It
Like
is.
all week, the AEW
Oh
and the
my
WWE taking the shots. I've outgrown the tribalism. For real, I'm past it. Like years ago, it was like, yeah, AEW's the new kid. Rah rah, fuck WWE, fuck Vince. Yeah, it was fucking awesome. I was all fucking in, wearing the flag and everything. Corny as it may sound, it was hyped. I was getting back into wrestling. But now, with all the shit that's happened between Cody leaving and then Punk leaving and then all that shit, and like the way it's all going, I'm fucking over it. I just want to enjoy wrestling, and I can't right now. Like, and you can't even like disconnect from Twitter and then watch it on TV because they bring it all to TV. Like, it's you can't get away from it, and it sucks. It really does. Like, yeah, we, joke about all the Punk stuff or whatever. I'm fucking done with it. I just want it to be done. Even when Punk does it now, it's like, all right, come on, man. Like, as much as I even love Punk, I just don't want to hear it from either side. It's not even an AEW thing or a WWE thing. It's a wrestling thing.
No, for sure.
And so I like even today when the Forbidden Door news came out, I was like, damn, I really hope I feel better about wrestling by the time tickets come out. Like, cause right now I'm totally like I need.
That's gonna be soon too.
I need time. Like I don't know what it's gonna take, but like I don't even want to put on Dynamite. I don't even want to see what the fuck I do.
So my next question.
I can't enjoy it, man. It sucks.
It was unnecessary. Like I feel like I said that already, but
Yeah, no, it was. It accomplished.
it really didn't accomplish anything. There
Like,
was nothing. There was
but
no
everything.
There was no smoking gun on that
Yeah.
video either.
It set them. I know it sounds dramatic, but my first thought was it set them back 2 years.
Yeah.
Like all the momentum that you've built and gotten since the Continental Classic, getting everything fucking better, restore the feeling, Ospreay, Okada, and Mercedes,
And
then you just fucking go all the way back to Brawl Out and Brawl In, and like they're quoting fucking. I don't know if you guys caught this, but like the quote that the Jacksons said, where they were like, "Oh, someone once said if you have a problem with Jungle Boy or Jack Perry, then you're the problem," and like. That was Punk saying it on commentary way back when. I'm like, it's all this shit, man. I'm fucking exhausted by it. Like, and it sucks because I saw a tweet today for Claudio versus Ospreay next week on Dynamite, and I want to watch it, but I'm just like, I'm probably not gonna.
And that was gonna be my next point. I said
Sucks,
I said
man.
it to Matt earlier, which is that it's so frustrating because you have potentially one of the best cards next week for Dynasty. It's gonna be a banger.
Yeah, I'm not getting Dynasty.
They have, hopefully, maybe the best match in wrestling history between Bryan Danielson and Will Ospreay on the cusp, and no focus is on them. No focus is on FTR, Young Bucks 4 for their rivalry. It's because of this whole CM Punk thing. No focus is on Pac versus Shibata for the title. Like, no focus is on Swerve and Joe. Like, what are you doing? You're taking all the focus away from such a good card that you built up, the tag team tournament title that you're about to have. Like, it's just,
And you know,
it's so frustrating.
and so here's
it's
the thing.
so frustrating.
All right, so I felt the way I felt on Sunday night after Mania, and I was upset. I was pissed. But you know what? I had a plan. I had a whole like bit in my head. One way to come in here and be about WWE and like all this stuff. I'm thinking. I'm planning. Whatever. This will be fine. And then last night happened. And it kind of threw it all out the window.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, all right, now I'm just like defeated. Like and I know it's just wrestling, but like when you're a fan of it that much and you care that much about it, like it's gonna get to you a little bit. It just
When you
sucks.
make a podcast about it, you buy crates, and you put money into it and something you love. Yeah, it kind of
stinks,
sucks.
man. It stinks. And
It does.
like like I said, it could take. Like that's why I waited. I was like, all right, maybe I'll feel better on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, today.
And just get
And it's
worse
just,
and worse and
I
worse.
think it's just something where like I need the time. I just
fair.
don't know how long it takes. But this one sucks.
That's fair. That's fair.
I will still be here every week. We will still do our segments where we can.
What are we talking about? Nobody knows.
The week-to-week stuff. I don't know how well that's gonna go going.
Yeah,
We'll be able to piece.
we'll be
together.
taking a lot more notes during the week. I feel like just to make sure I cover all this stuff that we need.
It's
to.
all right. Well, and listen, I'll still talk about what I can, and I'll contribute. So that's not gonna change.
I know you guys will. Just
Are you sticking with ROH and TNA, or are you out?
Honestly, probably out. I think I just.
well,
need-
definitely ROH. Because that's like another TK product. TNA
Yeah, it's not
possibly
even a
could give
TK
him.
thing.
But
I
it's
think
not a
it's-
TK thing.
I
he
think
just
it's-
But I'm just saying,
like
like-
you won't see the WWE, AEW bullshit when you watch ROH. That's what I'm saying.
No, but like
That's the
really.
You don't know that.
Like I
You don't
think.
know.
Well,
You don't know that because
Well-
TK owns ROH. You don't know what he's gonna bleed into there.
all right. Well, either way, while I think there's levels to everything with how I'm feeling, I think the best thing is to just everything rather than just bits and
Yeah,
pieces.
you gotta go cold turkey.
Yeah, I think I just
the
need
best way to do
a little
it.
break. That's all.
Cold turkey.
So we'll see.
All right. I think we need a little break right now. So we're gonna go to commercial. When we come back, we're gonna do our crate. We're gonna have our main event.
Oh yeah.
Please stay tuned. We still got some things to do. Yeah. I think we need a little break from all that. That was a
All
lot.
right, breathers.
We'll be back, guys. Please stay tuned.
got me coming for you in a Rari. I'm at the party in a Rari. Just move it fast in a Rari. Wanna make you move it fast in a Rari. Me coming for you in a Rari.
Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We were just discussing more work I have to do now for this podcast.
Oh.
Terrible. But what's not terrible? We got our crates.
Yay!
Time
Oh
for
shit!
a little what?
Just drop it. They'll fall
Time
out.
for imagine for a little
Oh wait!
unboxing.
Breaking news!
What's breaking?
Breaking news!
Oh,
I just got breaking
shut up.
news.
Shut up! No, you didn't.
I mean, maybe I shouldn't break it, but
What is
Say
it?
it's not wrestling related.
Oh, then what is
Oh.
it?
Tom Brady is contemplating an NFL comeback.
Oh my god! On the heels of OJ dying, that's how he pays tribute. I'm going into the box, but I'm not listening to him. I'm about to open it.
That's nice.
So I
that's
did have a
all.
question.
It's the worst night of my life.
Worst night of my life.
So I did have a question for
This is
you.
gonna be filled with elite merchandise.
I thought
and scapegoat.
Surprise! It's all Jack Perry.
That's
and
why.
Young
That's
Bucks
why
merch.
it's sold out. That's why all the Jack Perry merch sold out. They put it in our crates.
Oh dear.
so. I came into tonight expecting you to do a double turn.
Yeah.
And be Mr. WWE against AEW.
Oh wow.
So my question before that I wanted to pose to you was: were you contemplating on burning that box
No.
before you opened it?
No.
I was wondering if you were going to cancel the subscription.
No.
Not that extreme.
All right. First off, my subscription is a year long, and I just renewed it, so that wouldn't be going.
Can't do
on.
it.
Fucked.
So,
Can't do it.
the next three boxes are coming in no matter what.
AEW, you have 1 year.
When you get your shit
You're on the
together.
clock. No. I mean, listen. The last thing I'm gonna do is be one of those fucking nerds that's burning my Jack Perry shirt out in the courtyard. Like,
Well, you would have bought a
put
Jack
on-
Perry shirt.
It came in the crate.
Ah, no!
Remember the old one, the lion?
I'm joking.
Oh, good joke. Funny. So yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna.
actually, I don't think I got that Jack Perry.
All right, let's
crate.
open the box. Here we
I don't
go.
think I got that crate.
Now, you want the card? You want to look at the card?
I would
yeah.
love the card.
There we go. All right,
All right,
first shirt.
we polled 100 men. No,
What
no
is
Family Feud
this?
fans.
Is this? Ooh.
This was on top of mine.
Ooh. That is very
What,
nice.
what do you got there?
Oh, we should have gotten an ooh.
This is called the Farewell oversized print Sting T-shirt.
That is a very,
That's a big face.
very cool T-shirt.
That's a big face.
I like the print.
I like it a lot.
That is.
background's dope.
Eisencraft's gonna be mad jelly when he sees this.
Oh, you should give it to him.
No,
Just kidding.
he
Just
didn't,
joking.
he didn't subscribe to the crate.
Just kidding. Who's the second shirt? Oh, dope. Is it? No, I read it wrong. Still dope. Oh, I love this actually better. This is awesome.
Ooh.
Nice little old school Tony Storm.
Timeless.
Ooh, a watch
I
for
like
the
that.
shoes. Productions, black and white or
That's
gray. Timeless Tony Storm, starring Tony Storm, written and directed by Tony Storm. Well done.
And off gray
All right,
too.
Juice is
I like
back.
it.
He's back.
Yes.
Totally back.
Yes.
No.
No.
I think there's one thing on here.
What's
that
the
will.
straw here?
These are two shirts I will.
That is called a
Haterade.
A Jamie Hater.
Drink the Haterade. I love it. That's fucking hilarious. So if you guys see it right on there, it says drink the Haterade. Nice metal straw. Dope.
Making sure it's like, metal.
Metal?
It's metal.
You never know.
Save the turtles.
What we got here? What we doing? We doing that?
I'm doing a little Prince Nana. Do you have the same one? Because it says
Huh?
We do.
Yeah,
do have the
it's
same
the
one.
basic one, I think. I think the chase is like gold or red
Yeah.
or something. It's a Prince Nana micro brawler.
Interesting.
Does it come with the weed stash?
I believe not. Let's take a look.
I don't see it.
Yeah, it might be in his hand,
I
actually.
was gonna say maybe he's holding it. His hand is closed.
What we got next? What
What are you doing?
Patch? Sticker?
I do like the sticker.
Sticker.
I like the sticker.
Bruv! What's up, bruv? Bruv!
They turned that one around pretty quick.
What?
They turned that one around pretty quick.
Oh yeah, he's the second he came out, they were doing bro.
What we got next? What are we doing? What are we doing? Talk to me.
Little
Pin?
pin.
I did not grab the pin. Ooh, okay.
Little join the Dark Order.
Little Dark Order pin. I like
Love it.
that. It looks nice.
It is a nice looking pin. I do like the colors.
I like it with the pink and the red.
Mhm.
What's the red going on rather than just the purple?
Whatever happened to the Dark Order?
They
still
are.
around?
No
I don't
idea.
know.
Juice is like they're dead to me.
You see the nice little DVD we got?
DVD. What we got? Let's see.
Best of Kenny.
Pay-per-view collection. Hello.
So we got Kenny Omega and Paige versus the Bucks. Omega versus Paige at Full Gear. Omega, Cassidy, and Pac. That match was fucking dope. I remember that match. Omega versus Christian Cage. Omega versus Will Ospreay. And the Golden Jets versus the Young Bucks. Nice.
Okay, that's a good set. I like it. Was the Cassidy Pac triple threat? Was that the first show with fans back?
I think so.
Right in dailies.
I think so.
Kenny Omega pay-per-view collection.
Oh shit, are we saving this for last?
I don't know. I haven't looked yet.
Oh, you don't want to know what's in there?
I think we're gonna save this one for last. Doesn't tell
I
us.
say save it for last.
Might as well. We got 2 things left.
3.
Well, I'm trying to get the. I'm trying not to bend the autograph.
You could bend it.
No,
Wow.
they bent it once.
I might want
It
to.
was
Who
the
knows?
Oh, this is dope. This is my favorite one so far.
Is it orange?
Orange Cassie, baby.
Is it just him?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's cool.
This is fucking dope with the orange
Yeah.
punch and everything.
You can hang that in your dorm room.
I like
Right next to my Joker. Right next to my Joker poster with the Boondock Saints.
Stop being mean. You're just
You know,
jealous.
I'll say though, this is the first poster they've done that
Solo?
hasn't been a one-on-one match graphic.
Mhm.
It's the first one like that. It's smaller. I don't mind it. It's not bad. I don't have nowhere to put any of the posters, so that's a whole different thing.
Dorm room walls only. have some
Autograph
space.
time. Let's see who we got here.
Mm-hmm. You could bend it.
That's rude.
Oh, okay.
I like Evil Uno. That's a dope little autograph.
Mine's better. Look at mine. That's cool.
I like that. All right, and then the micro brawler. Ooh, what are our options here? Oh, let's go!
What the heck?
You
I
didn't,
guess
op-
he spoiled the
didn't even
surprise.
open it yet.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at. They tell you on the back what your choices are. Mine's only one choice.
Oh, okay.
How's yours only one
Is
choice?
it Christian?
Christian Cage.
Okay, so,
says-
so it's a Christian Cage
Oh, but it could
micro
be-
brawler.
There's a lot of different ones.
And on the
though.
back, there's 5 different like editions you can get. If you're
Christian-
watching, by the way,
Christian Cage is my father.
if you're watching, by the way, and you got the
I
crate,
need a new dad.
let us know in the comments which Christian you got. If it's one of the rarer ones, it's a common one. We'd like to know.
It's easy for you, bro. Right? I need a dad. Jeez.
Thank you.
All right.
Number 1 answer.
Hope I get the blue one.
Where's the opening?
Just don't be so polite.
No, I just don't know how to open it.
Bite it. Summon your inner Ace Steel.
I got first.
All right, whatever.
Ooh, I got a. Which one did I get here?
The shirtless
Black
one.
with yellow.
Do any of them have the turtleneck or no?
No.
No.
That would be dope.
It's just a color.
Who'd you get?
thing.
Oh, we did get different ones. Nice. You got orange.
I got orange, which looks like the 1 out of 2. So I guess that's the basic
Is it?
one.
I got the 1 out of 4 chase one.
Yeah, so I got the normal one.
Interesting.
Is it literally the same exact thing? But
It's just different
one's
color.
orange. and
One's orange, one's yellow.
Yeah.
Hey man, in collecting circles, that's enough for people.
It's crazy.
Like they'll be like, "Oh my God, yours has the blue stripe." Blah, 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 blah."
They would literally sound like that too.
Yeah, I'm not making it up. I've
gross.
heard it. I've heard it. It shows.
I heard it.
No chase, just the basic version for Keverlast.
Not, a basic would be orange. Nice.
Wow.
Wow.
No, I was trying
Wow.
to figure out the color.
Wow.
I'm out. If I got the golden chase, who knows? Who knows?
Who knows?
No, this is a pretty dope crate though.
That
I
was
liked
good.
it. The shirts are really nice. I love the sticker. Little na-na dance. Little Jamie Haterade. Pretty good crate. Pretty good crate.
Yeah, I like it. I'm always
I
good.
really like the poster.
I always like the DVD. Hey, get away from me. I always like the DVDs.
He's not going to eat it.
Getting the DVDs in there, those are always really cool.
Juice, you and Coverlast are basic bitches. He'd like to let you know.
Wow. Not me.
Fine by me.
Not me. All right. And here we go.
3 more crates to go.
Main event time. 3 more crates to go.
May I introduce the main event?
Yeah, what are we doing? What's
We
this
told
thing?
you.
You saw, yeah.
I blacked out the last 5 days. What are we doing?
That's
Okay,
disappointing.
it's not as fun then.
Yeah, well.
So we told Juice we were doing the AEW title reigns, ranking title reigns this week.
Oh, the World Heavyweight?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there
However, that was a swerve.
Oh,
we are not
no.
doing that today.
Oh, shit.
Instead, we've decided to stay with WrestleMania season,
What?
and we have a little mini tournament that we're going to have Juice be the picker. Danny and I selected 8 wrestlers.
Oh, dear God.
Bring it up,
Category
producer.
being... So the category is Mr. Almost WrestleMania.
You know, that was the face I made before. He was talking about something.
Go with the bracket really quick.
And I saw almost WrestleMania on the screen. I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, what are we doing?
So Danny and I selected 8 guys that we thought if things broke a little differently for them, they could have been Mr. WrestleMania.
Okay.
And we have them matched up.
So Matt's bracket. What? Wait, where'd you go?
I don't know.
Come back
He's
here.
scrolling.
It was Chris Benoit versus Bret the Hitman Hart, and Kofi Kingston versus Owen Hart.
Okay.
My bracket's Daniel Bryan versus Kane, and Randy Orton versus Edge.
And
Now,
was-
what I will
yeah,
say
You go. I'll shut up.
was the way I selected. I don't know about you. Was literally just the first 4 that popped in my head that I thought were like in a lot of WrestleMania matches, and I thought could have been Mr. WrestleMania. I had no criteria for picking my 4.
I picked either guys that had good records or if they had like a moment. And it's like, oh, well, what if we built on that
Interesting.
moment?
All right, interesting.
Or if we didn't triple homicide.
So the way this is gonna go, wow,
Double?
Double homicide.
What if you built
homicide,
Double homicide, suicide.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
If we're going to get the crimes,
Yeah, we
let's
gotta
get the crimes right.
get technical.
All right.
So
Today of all days.
for those of you at home that happen to be on and you haven't used your subscription yet,
You cover less, you jumped the gun too
you
quick.
jumped the gun, bud. I mean, I appreciate it. Actually, no, we'll let him do it. He did it tonight. We'll let him do it. He did
Okay.
it tonight.
He's
Yeah,
in.
for sure. You subscribe during the show, you get to use it. If you subscribe during the show, you may use a veto at any point in the tournament to veto
If you don't like
Juice's
what Juice
pick.
picks.
Yeah. All right. So hold on.
Myself and Matt will not be making picks. We'll be arguing and we'll be discussing with you. Each round, you'll see their record. You'll see some notable moments, some notable opponents.
And please note, this isn't tournament of
Almost.
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 Oh, that should say almost. Yeah, let me fix that.
Should it say almost?
Ah!
Almost! Ah!
No.
Ooh, I like Amos.
I do like Famous Amos.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
Hey, yo.
Were you going to ask a different question besides the technical one?
No, that was, you kind of covered it. I'm just taking this all in. So, okay.
It's fixed. No, it's not.
It is
Should
not.
be.
It is not.
I fixed it.
All right.
Oh, no, why it's not transferred.
there it is.
Yeah,
little
fixed.
delay.
Whew. Thank God. Now it's all right.
Spelling isn't the teacher's strong
I'm a
suit.
math teacher, bro. All right. Any questions before we start?
No, I'm good. Let's
Any
go.
questions at home before we start? Producer, if you could pull up your screen with the chat, just so we can see that.
Chat's good.
Appreciate
That's
it.
good.
Just have it.
There's the basic stuff.
All right.
Boo math. Yeah, boo math.
Starting.
Math B readings. Wow.
Ouch. Starting off with round 1, matchup 1. Producer, please click the tab. Thank you, sir. We have Chris Benoit with a record of 3-5. His first WrestleMania was WrestleMania 2000. His last one was WrestleMania 23.
What happened after that?
Some belts he's won or retained, whether it's a World Heavyweight Championship, Intercontinental, and United States. And notable opponents: Chris Jericho, Kurt Angle, Triple H, HBK, Edge, JBL. I just picked some of the top names, depending who they face. Some of them they were in Money in the Banks and stuff, so I included some of those names. happens. And he is facing Bret Hart. First WrestleMania was WrestleMania 2. Last one was WrestleMania 26. Fun fact, 13 years between his last two WrestleMania matches. 1997, and then
I would like to note Bret Hart's record was 8-6.
Thank you.
He left that off.
Oh, did I leave that off?
Yeah, I was going to ask. I was going to let him finish. Thank you.
Damn.
Thank you. Okay.
He's won the WWE Championship and retained the Intercontinental, and he's faced Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, Yokozuna, Vince McMahon, Roddy Piper, and his brother in the first brother versus brother, Owen Hart. Any arguments you would like to make for either one of these?
I'm not really rooting for
your bracket, right?
I'm not really rooting for any. I just kind of want to pit Juice's mortal enemy against the psychopath murder and see what he does.
You know what's Hold on. I don't know which one is which when he says that.
I know.
That's my problem.
That's crazy.
It's just mortal enemy, psychopath.
It's wild. That's wild you said that. Oh my god.
Benoit and Edge fought at Mania?
I believe that was a Money in the Bank match.
Oh, okay. And Benoit and JBL?
Yeah, I'll look it up.
I'm just curious.
I'll look up
I don't
where
remember
they had
those
them.
happening at Manias. I'm trying to think what that could have been. Because 2000 was Jericho Angle. 21 was probably the Money in the Bank with Edge. Fine.
Are you sure it wasn't Okada? Because I know Okada and JBL got confused.
20 I know was Triple H HBK. 17 he fought Angle again, I think. 18.
It would be hilarious if I accidentally copy and pasted someone else's stats on him, but I don't think I did because he was the first one I think I did.
I know, I'm just trying to remember. I don't remember Benoit JBL even in like a tag match.
I think Benoit and JBL was for possibly the U.S. belt.
I don't know, man.
All right, let me do. Well,
I
while
mean, it's
you
fine.
look,
Either way,
you
sorry,
check that.
I'm hung up on that.
No, please. That's a
So,
good
yeah,
thing.
so-
You know, looking at the records and the titles won and retained, like, if we're going by almost Mr. WrestleMania, I'm gonna do my best to keep my biases out the door and go off almost could have been. I mean, as much as I hate the Vince match, it's the worst of all time at Mania. I think Brett's.
Yeah, it was right. He lost the United States Championship to JBL at WrestleMania 22.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Rough year. All right. Well, I'm going for Bret Hart to move on. Just because as much as I don't like the Vince match, Bret's got the Austin match, the HBK match, the Owen match. Like that's three right there. They're great. You know, Benoit had good stuff with Jericho and Angle, and good stuff with Triple H and HBK. It's tough, but also he has a better win record. He's been in more Manias, so I got to put Bret forward.
Cool. All right. Bret Hart advances in our first matchup. Kevlarlast, right now, you're the one who can veto. Let us know. You have a 5-second countdown. No veto from Kevlarlast. Moving on to round 2. We have Owen Hart,
Wait a second, I know that picture.
who is... I had to use that picture. Owen Hart, who is 5-2-1. First WrestleMania was 5. Last one was 15. He's only won or retained the tag team championships, but some notable opponents: Bret Hart, Triple H, Yokozuna, and he wrestled Mr. Perfect as the Blue Blazer once. And then we have Kofi Kingston.
It's never been confirmed he was the Blue Blazer. The story arc did not finish.
I think his death confirmed.
Oh god.
Hey.
Hey, come on.
I don't want to say it, but you made me say it. Kofi Kingston, 2-10. First WrestleMania was 25. His last one so far, because he's still going, is WrestleMania 40. He just wrestled. He's only won the WWE Championship, never retained or won the Tag Team Championship, surprisingly, at WrestleMania. And has notable opponents: Daniel Bryan, Cesaro, Drew McIntyre, Kane, CM Punk. Most, I will say, of Kofi Kingston's matches have been some form of multi-man or multi-tag team matches. Very few, if only one, singles match.
Mm-hmm.
And Owen Hart's one tie came in a double count-out tag team match for the tag team championships. I forgot who it was against. I can look that up if you'd like.
No, I mean, you know, not keeping him on the ground. Kevlarlast said, dang. Well, we did. Don't worry. He's there. I kept him there.
Oh, my God.
I like both these guys, but I mean, 2-10's rough, and I mean
2-10's rough.
2-10 is
the almost
rough.
part is. So if you want me to
Yeah.
explain why I picked him, I saw the bad record, but that moment when he won the title, it was like an what if they pushed him like that from day one. He wouldn't be 2-10.
And Owen Hart's never had that big of a moment in
Owen Hart
Kofi's defense.
has never had that. Just when he beat his brother, that was a big moment.
Yeah.
Owen, his almost part for me was he was starting to pick up traction before his death. So maybe if he had a longer career, who knows what we would have gotten out of him.
I'd argue we probably wouldn't have gotten it. I feel like that's a whole other what if thing, but I feel like if he didn't die, he wouldn't have stayed in WWE much longer.
Oh, AEW?
Nah, he probably would have done like Ring
He'd
of
be a
Honor,
producer right now.
Ring of Honor or TNA, honestly. But I don't think he would have hung around. But especially with all the Brett stuff.
So this is an interesting one. So then, who do you think?
It's fun.
These are two rougher ones then.
I was ready to go with Owen, but like when you broke it down, I'm thinking, okay, Kofi's got Kofi Mania. Owen's just got the Brett thing, and it's like, what else? Like in terms of like there almost could have been.
And then if you want to look at their other matches besides those, like really they each have those notable one-on-one matches. The rest of them have pretty much been tag team matches. He had a lot of tag team matches with Yokozuna against people. He had a triple threat match with Yokozuna against some guys. Kofi Kingston, same thing. Money in the Bank, multiple tag teams, 8-man matches. So, pretty similar WrestleMania careers almost.
It's tough, but I think I'm gonna go with Owen.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with Owen.
We were hoping you'd do another brother versus brother.
We didn't have to wait 15 years for
Let's
this.
go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Just the 2-10 sticks out. Like the almost like he could have been, but like even that happened like years later, and like Owen had a better
All right.
Owen.
All right, Keverlast, you got your 5-second countdown. Matchup number 3. We have Team Hell No, which we apparently like to do in this podcast, facing off against each other. Daniel Bryan, 5-4. First WrestleMania was 28. Last one was 37. Infamously won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, I believe it was called at that time. I don't know what iteration it was. Intercontinental Championships and Tag Team Championships with Kane. Notable opponents: Triple H, Orton, Batista, Kofi, Shane, Roman Reigns, Edge, KO, Zayn, a lot of people. Kane, very long career at WrestleMania, 8-11. First WrestleMania was 14 against his brother, fake brother, not real brother versus brother. His last WrestleMania was WrestleMania 34. He's won the ECW Heavyweight Championship, Tag Team Championships, and the Hardcore title. Notable opponents: Undertaker, many times.
Lost.
The Shield,
Lost.
Orton,
Lost.
Punk,
Lost.
Angle,
Lost.
Triple H,
Lost.
and DX.
Lost. He's a loser. Daniel Bryan moves on.
Doesn't even give Kane a chance.
Listen, when I think of WrestleMania,
Doesn't even give
and
Kane a chance.
all I think of is second fiddle to Taker and Pete Rose. That's a problem. That's a problem.
What about when he infamously beat Chavo in like 8 seconds
That doesn't help the conversation.
for the ECW Heavyweight Championship?
Daniel Bryan.
All right, moving on.
Bryan Danielson.
Moving on to another pair of tag teams facing off.
Oh, yeah,
Keverlast.
He knows better.
I didn't think Keverlast was gonna veto that. Team rated RKO. Orton, 8-11. First WrestleMania 20. Last one, very recently, WrestleMania 40. He's won the WWE title at WrestleMania and the Tag Team Championships. Has a lot of notable opponents: The Rock, Foley, Taker, Kane, Shield, Angle, Mysterio, Punk, Cena. Edge, 9-5. WrestleMania 2000 was his first. WrestleMania 39 was his last. World Heavyweight Championship, Tag Team Championships, Money in the Bank winner. And he's had some pretty notable opponents: Balor, the Hardys and Dudleys famously, Undertaker, Orton, Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns, AJ Styles. This might be the toughest matchup of the first round, in my opinion.
Yeah, not more. I think the other one, Owen and Kofi, was tougher because of their levels where they were.
Interesting.
At least for me. This one, like, Orton's had a solid body of work at Mania, his career. But in terms of, like, again, I'm thinking of almost Mr. WrestleMania, who's had the moments but never got to, like, the higher level in terms of the moments. I think of Edge between the TLCs, between all the defenses against Taker, the Money in the Bank matches.
So that tells me he doesn't hold Triple H in as high regard as The Undertaker, because Orton's had faced Triple H like 4 or 5 times at WrestleMania.
I mean, you knew that.
Spoiler alert.
Even though he thanked Triple H for being humble this
Right?
weekend.
Like his whole monologue was to Triple H.
He didn't want any of it, and everybody just couldn't stop. They were like, "We love you, Triple H."
You're right. All right, so Edge moves on.
Can we talk more about Triple H?
Any veto? Can we do the drum roll?
Paul Levesque era.
All right. Brother versus brother once again. What is it, 30 years later?
Sure.
45.
Since they first faced off?
It's been so long.
45.
I don't know.
All right, so we have Bret Hart versus Owen Hart.
It's 30, by the way.
I did say 30 years later.
I know.
I'm just helping. I'm helping to confirm the room.
45. 15.
All right,
30,
enough.
45.
Bret Hart versus Owen Hart.
Yeah, Bret.
Yeah,
with
I
Bret.
feel like Bret was the easy choice here.
Well, that's cool. It's my choice. So
But he lost to Owen.
he did, but now he's beating him. He's getting his win.
He's getting his revenge.
He's getting his win back 30 years later. So at WrestleMania 70.
Drum roll, please, for the veto in case
Drum roll, pre.
Kevin last wants to put Owen Hart right through.
Nah, keep him in the ground. That's
Keep
what he
him
would
in the
say.
Damn, Bret Hart has kept 2 people buried. That's messed up.
This is a fun one.
And here
I like
we
the
go.
pictures.
I'm not gonna say anything. Go ahead.
Okay. He picked the pictures knowing this would be the matchup.
You don't know me.
I was gonna say something else. I didn't even hear you say the picture thing.
Wow. Now I feel like I'm being manipulated. I don't like that. All right.
Oh man. What are you thinking? Let us know.
Yeah, no, it's tough. I mean, this one's tough because again, you think of the accolades. Like he's got, he's got his own WrestleMania basically 30, because nothing else happened on that show of value. So tell me I'm wrong.
He started and
Tell him when
closed
he's
it.
telling lies.
No, I was there. That was the Mania that I didn't watch the Bray versus Cena match.
That's what Rockin'.
terrible.
That's what this year should have been, where they actually wrestled a match and then wrestled another
And
match.
notably, that WrestleMania was the year Undertaker didn't wrestle. There was a gap struck from the record.
Just like 35, it just didn't come out. I'm like, all right, whatever. Bo Elias came out the next night. That's cool. Whatever. I'm not mad. So
Never.
Edge, 9-5. He's got the TLC. He's got the Taker match. Ooh, getting windy out there. I'm gonna go with Danielson. It's close, but it's really close. It's tough, but I feel like Edge got enough of the moments and still didn't do it. So I'm talking about almost. Daniel was closer to being almost. It's a weird, yeah. It's tough.
I feel like Daniel had the bigger moment.
Yeah.
Like that one moment.
Mm-hmm.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Daniel Bryan moves on.
And who knows if he didn't get injured again after that Mania? Maybe the run kept going, right?
Yeah.
Drum roll, please. Oh wait, don't do it yet. Hold on. I just realized I gotta edit it. It's the last matchup. My bad.
It's so silly.
My bad. I'm like, do it. Go ahead. All right, Bret Hart versus Daniel Bryan, who is Mr. Almost WrestleMania.
Well, the week I've had, I'm throwing all logic out the window, and I'm not going to dig myself deeper into a hole of depression. Bryan Danielson beats Bret Hart because I want him to, and that's it.
That's fine. That's fine.
I don't think anyone's going to argue that. I do like that. It makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, they both, again, each one have had that one big moment. They both have had a big Intercontinental title moment.
Some would argue, though, there's no Stone Cold if there's no Bret Hart.
100%.
I don't know where that argument comes. I just wanted to say that.
That's
Just-
cool. The results are in.
That double turn match. Maybe no maybe not know Austin, but it might have taken Austin longer to get there.
I was being.
Hey man, you never know.
Yeah.
You could have been being real.
When
All right.
Ever.
So Daniel Bryan is our Mr. Almost WrestleMania.
Yes.
Let us know what you think at home.
Yes.
If you agree or disagree, he needed this win tonight. We did this for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, join us back next week as we reset now. And I got to figure out how we do this podcast from going forward.
Welcome to the Triple H era,
Welcome
baby.
to the Triple H era. Thank you,
It's a
Paul
whole
Levesque.
new era.
You're
Paul
affected
Levesque.
more than you realize.
Levesque.
No, I don't give him the real name.
What are you putting an S in there for?
Because there's an S in there.
Levesque.
Nah,
S is silent.
I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck.
Whoa.
It's like
Peace,
fat.
I'm out of here.
It's like fat with a PH.